Hi, dear friends. Hope you are doing well. This is Westy Maestra. So, just showing you the spread that I was doing in this morning and how much it's beautiful, how it's coming in all together. Um, I didn't analyze it yet or just contemplating it. And I want to do this with you. One of the reasons I do these type of videos is to show you the beauty of you using different oracle decks and tarot decks all together and see the repetitions that are there. And of course, if you are a beginner, it might feel kind of complicated to use more than one or two or three cards per day. But at the same time, they are not just cards to get messages, they are cards also to contemplate, to watch the beauty, and to play an energy um, on our energy. It's like it's it's really nice. It's they are playing a role on the background of our lives, holding energy and holding intentions that go beyond our mind. This is really important to bring forward. Is that our mind tries to catch everything, a lot of information during the day. We don't have the capacity yet. The most important thing is to hold a good intention, is to hold to have faith, and also to cultivate that um, through the different capacities we have, including the physical. uh, so we might talk more about that in the next time, but let me just put this here. Okay, so I started with the nameless tarot, and I got this an oracle card, and I got the tarot card. The oracle card speaks about the moon and the sun and the capacity of cleansing all energies that can come through that. The tarot card, we have the judgment, and we have that invitation to rise above. There is this call, rising above, starting a new chapter, starting anew with our higher self, our higher having a higher perspective, being the best we can be in this in here today. I really love the fact that I got so this side here is with the moonchild, and I'm having like the energy guidance, energy structure for the day. So I got the Ace of Swords, again talking about that capacity of clarity, clearing out, but also communication with spirit, giving a structure to our communication with spirits, and to not think that we can do everything by ourselves, because what is hidden is so much more than what appears. You always focus on the moon. The moon came very strongly here. It came here, it came here too. So when we focus on the moon, we forget that the sun is much bigger, is the source of light. If there was no sun, there would be no moon. This is how we know that the moon exists, because of the sun. So there is something about getting a higher view of things, but also to remove the resistances we have and the belief that we can do everything by ourselves. This comes really, really important about getting back and giving structure to our communication to spirit, to bring it here on the material and earthy level. And here I'm using the Green Witch Tarot. I'm so much in love. I can't stop using it, even if I use other cards during the day. But this one is, yeah, it's kind of my real good friend. Here. Um, so I got the Ace of Swords. So there is something about, okay, when the communication is clear, we are able to see where we can put our action and what we can do. And also something about efficiency. Um, Efficiency is coming very strongly to me from this card. Um, what inspiration do we pick? Because the ace of every suit starts with an ace. There is a choice to be made to start a journey. At the same time, we have the Four of Cups here. And uh, again, we have that invitation of the inspiration you are having. Are you nurturing it? Or are you just keeping your eyes on what you can't do? Um, for example, today I have so much work. I have meetings, I have videos to make, I have clients to get in touch with to send some material and stuff. A lot of work. I have a book to publish soon, etc. So I am seeing all this and I'm feeling like, oh my goodness, how am I gonna be able to do this? But again, the spirits are telling me, don't do things by yourself. The first structure you have to do is to build a communication, a strong communication, so that you know which thing you can do first. And then all that power, magical power, will unfold so that you start to do the work, that your inspiration becomes something that you can try on things, you can work on it, because you've got that collaboration of the earth and the sky. I love her hands, how they are being all together. And I love this wand here because the inspiration becomes her strength. It becomes her strength, her fire. And there are of course other elements that will come in, because in the magician card there are many steps shown there, um, especially in the rider waite you can see it. There is an action, the hands, one hand connected to the sky, one hand connected to the earth, but there are steps shown on the table, on the scene. It's really interesting to check. So even the suits, they come on steps. They come one after another. Of course, some tarot cards, change it, but it doesn't matter. Each one come on steps. So there is that side of cycle coming in again, that we have to follow a cycle in everything. We don't have to jump in. The moon cannot be a full moon if it was not a waxing moon, or before, for example, at some time. So um, there is something about accepting the cycles. And again, this comes here, steps. And once the time will stop melting the iceberg. I love this quote is coming from the Oracle deck, Yarn of Mama Shamana, which I support on my website. You can find it. And it adds like another layer. So once the time will stop melting the icebergs. And that speaks to my mind. It's like once my mind will stop trying to do things by itself. Maybe calling for help, but really, these cards are talking about um, the way to work, the way to structure my work, and to do it from a higher